Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to dilute and concentrate solutions and perform calculations involving dilutions. Based on the amount of solute present in a given amount of solution, the solutions can be classified as dilute and concentrated solutions. A dilute solution contains a relatively small amount of solute dissolved in it, and a concentrated solution contains a relatively large amount of solute in it. These two terms are relative and not quantitative in nature. That is, they don't provide the exact numbers of concentrations. If we take a particular solution and add more solvent to it, the amount of solute present in a given amount of solution decreases. Therefore, the concentration decreases. This process of adding additional solvent to a solution is called dilution. And this process produces a diluted solution. Let us say M initial is the molarity of the solution and N initial is the number of moles of solute in a solution, and V initial is the volume of the solution before dilution. These three variables are related by the equation molarity initial is equal to number of moles initial divided by volume initial. After adding additional solvent, we get a diluted solution. Let's say for this solution, N final is the number of moles, V final is the volume, and M final is the molarity. And these three variables are related by the equation M final, that is molarity of the final solution, is equal to the number of moles of the final solution divided by the volume of the final solution. If we look at the dilution process, we added additional solvent to a concentrated solution. The addition of solvent did not in any way change the number of moles of solute present in the solutions. Therefore, we can say that N initial is equal to N final. From equation 1, we can write number of moles initial is equal to molarity initial times volume initial. And similarly, from equation 2, we can write number of moles final is equal to molarity final times volume final. Since number of moles initial is equal to number of moles final, we get MIVI is equal to MFVF. That is, the product of molarity and volume before dilution in the initial state is equal to the product of molarity and volume after dilution in the final state. This is the formula we use to do calculations based on dilutions. If we look at the formula, there are four different variables: M initial, V initial, M final, and V final. You will be given three of these four variables and asked to find out the fourth one. Therefore, there are four different combinations or different types of questions that can be asked. We are not going to solve all four types, but let us solve a couple of example problems so that you get a hang of dilutions. Example 1. If I add 50 milliliters of water to 100 milliliters of a 0.20 molar sodium hydroxide solution, what will be the molarity of the final solution? Again, the important thing is to identify what is given and what is being asked for. The addition of water, that is solvent, to a solution decreases its concentration. Therefore, This is a dilution problem. So let us write down the formula for dilution and understand again what each term in the formula means. M initial times V initial is equal to M final times V final, where M initial is the molarity of the solution before dilution and V initial is the volume of solution before dilution. M final is the molarity of solution after dilution and V final is the volume of solution after dilution. Let's now see what is given in the question. We are starting with 100 milliliters of sodium hydroxide solution and its concentration is 0.20 molar. This is the initial volume and initial concentration of the solution. Next, we are adding 50 milliliters of water, that is solvent, to this solution. After adding water, the volume of the solution increases. How can we calculate the volume of the final solution, that is after dilution? The volume of the final solution is equal to the initial volume plus amount of water added, that is 150 ml plus 50 milliliters. The final volume is 200 milliliters. We now have M initial, V initial and V final. We need to calculate M final, that is the molarity of the final solution. If we rearrange the formula, we get M final is equal to M initial times V initial divided by V final. Plugging in the values and solving for it, we get molarity of the final solution is equal to 0.15 molar. Note that we don't need to convert the volumes into liters. As long as both the volumes, that is V initial and V final, are in the same units, this should be fine. For example, even if we convert the milliliters on both sides to liters, we will be dividing both sides with 1000 and they will cancel each other out anyhow. One important tip that I can give you is, whenever you are doing a dilution problem, always keep the units along with the numerical values. Let us do another example. How would you prepare a 0.15 molar solution of sodium hydroxide from 0.80 liters of 6.0 molar NaOH solution? The solutions are made in water as the solvent. Here we are starting with 0.80 liters and 6.0 molar, which are initial volume and initial molarity of the solution. And we need a solution whose final concentration is 0.15 molar. So this is an example of dilution. As we can see, the concentration decreases in the process. We do the dilution by adding additional solvent to the given initial solution. The question is, how much water, which is the solvent, we need to add? If we know the initial volume and the final volume, we can calculate how much additional water we need to add. We have M initial, V initial and M final, and we need to calculate V final. If we rearrange the formula, V final is equal to M initial times V initial divided by M final. If we plug in the values, we get 0.80 liters times 6.0 molar divided by 0.15 molar. Molar gets cancelled, and if we do the math, we get 16 liters. This is the volume of final solution after dilution. and the volume of additional solvent to be added is equal to volume of the final solution minus the volume of initial solution, that is 16 liters minus 0.80 liters. We get 15.20 liters of water. So we take the initial solution and add 15.20 liters of water to make it diluted.